Hi, one forum is brings you the best. Please kindly subscribe to this channel. Your comment and likes will be highly appreciated. Yes, MK Party, they held their press conference and they said all manner of things. And this is about their 1 year that they will be attending just next month. Yes, I like the way they presented everything. And the one that spoke on behalf of the party, I'm talking about no other person than lawyer, that is advocate Umpofu, that is Umpofu. Yeah, he spoke so well. He was very gentle, he was very presentable, and that is how it's supposed to be when you're speaking for a political party as that. Yes, and I know a lot of parties are in trouble or in crisis when they hear this guy speaking from the MK party. This is not about personalities, but this is about the MK party. I can say for a fact that yes, as they'll be attending a year just next month, they've achieved a lot for themselves. This is a party that was founded on a very strong foundation, that is of the MK. Yes, the MK used to be one of the faction, that is the strong arm of the ANC in the past that was put into the dustbin before. They took it out of the dustbin, dusted it neatly, and now present it as a political party. Yes, it's some great work with that. It's not easy for you to build a political party to the state that MK is now. Yes, now they have their constitution and they are putting the structures in place, or the structures are almost done. And the kind of people, the caliber and the qualification of people that are in the MK now that's the envy of everyone when it comes to politics of South Africa. Yes, and I can say for a fact that it's one of the newly formed political parties in the whole of Africa that is doing perfectly well and putting structures in place and be able and preparing to capture power. The basic aim of every political party is to capture power, but most often than not, most of the newly formed or newly organized political parties, they don't have that target. All that they think about is how to cause sabotage and do things in order for them to be aligned with one big political party or the other. But MK is on the way to victory because of the way they are putting human resources together, the way they are putting their financial resources together, the way they are putting their structures together. If they are able to work hard, they will be able to achieve that. When Dali was asked to respond to some of the things that Julius Malema said about Jacob Zuma and some other members, he declined. He said that according to their constitution, they are not supposed to respond to some of those. I like that because when it comes to politics, it's not everything that you respond to, especially those things that are full of cabbage. You don't respond to those ones. You let them just slip through. If there are things that will not tarnish your image or affect your political party or responding to it, it will not cost anything, you just forget about it. That is why I like the way they enshrine in their constitution that some of the things they will not respond to it or talk about it. It was so beautifully that he also explained the dual membership of Jacob Zuma. I'm talking about him being the founder and the leader of the MK party, as well as belonging or still the soul and the spirit of the ANC. He explained that, and even myself, I did that in the past in some of our past videos, how Jacob Zuma stated the whole thing, and he also enumerated that yes, Jacob Zuma is the founder and the member and the leader of the MK party, but his soul and spirit still belong to the ANC. He's not talking about the current ANC, but the ANC of the past, the ANC that they were born into, the ANC that they fought for and went for prison for. That is how beautiful their presentation was. This very one, as they are putting their resources and plans together to celebrate the 1 year all over Africa, you can say for a fact that it's going to be a great jam in December. Yes, very great celebration for them because people will come from all over the place. Though initially when the party started, we all said, oh, this is a KZN party or this is a Zulu party, but now they are bringing people from all walks of life, and these are our experienced people that work in one sector of the economy or the other in the past. These are very strategic people, and if they're able to put all their resources together and their strength and their knowledge together, they'll be able to achieve something great for the MK party. That is why EFF, that's why EFF is crying now, especially Julius Malema here is worried that EFF is gone practically and totally. You should just realize he hasn't seen anything yet. More things are yet to happen. But one thing, as an observer, one thing I would like to suggest to the MK, which is very important, is when it comes to politics of Africa in general, the only way that a government can be taken out of power is for them to be tagged with some words. And the same way, the only way that the government can go into power, the only way that you can achieve that is to take those negative tags from the political party. As you already know, from Julius Malema, the ANC in Balola, and some other people, they are saying that it seems allegedly I don't subscribe to it, so I don't want to fall into any temptation to say anything that is not so good. But allegedly, they are saying that this is made up of those that may have been engaged in one thing or the other that caused them their jobs in the past, or they've done certain things in the past that very bad for their image, and they are now moving into the MK, and the MK is now the house for all those people. Allegedly, that's what the other people are saying. I don't subscribe to it, I don't believe in that until the court of competent jurisdiction is able to prove that. Yes, so I'm saying that for them to be able to win political power when it comes to South Africa, they have to try as much as possible to take that tag off. How would they be able to do that? For them to prove to the citizen that we are not that. That is not how we are. They have to make it a deliberate effort to let the people know, the citizens of South Africa, to know that we are not criminals. The citizens, for them to know, yeah, we are not people that are power drunk. We are not people that don't have your interests at heart, or we are not corrupt people. That is the only way that they will be able to capture full power when it comes to politics of South Africa. But practically, looking at the MK party, this is a party that is well positioned to be able to take political power one day. You know, when you talk about politics or political party, the basic aim, as I always say, the basic aim is to capture political power. But you know, most of the parties, the newly formed parties in Africa, you see that they just want to be around and be moving around and causing problems. But you can see that MK is on course. If they are able to keep to their lane and bring more people on board, expand the party and put certain structures in place and take those tags of corruption, tags of anything with embezzlement, or tax of anything of criminality, if they are able to take those tax off from them, the sky will be the limit for MK party. We wish them all the best. We want all the political parties in South Africa, the ANC, the DA, the EFF, and all the other minor political parties. We want them to come together and make politics and democracy very beautiful for South Africa as well as the whole of Africa to see, because we count on them to be leaders when it comes to democracy in Africa. Please, for more about discussions and analysis like this, kindly subscribe to this channel. One Forum News for the best when it comes to security and politics of Africa and historical antecedents. When it comes to anything and everything about crime, we'll be right here to bring you the best. Your comments and your likes will be highly appreciated. Kindly subscribe to this channel, One Forum News for the best always. Be in touch with us. Thank you.